Now this one dedicated to all those living in English country, man. And why you catch from the out DJ, man? I mean, now pay no poor taxes here. You understand what I mean? Original. Lord have mercy. Be ball. Mad, 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 mad. She must say, mad, 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 mad. Follow me. Mad, 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 mad. She must say, mad, 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 mad. Be ball. Now pay no poor tax, now pay no poor tax. Now pay no poor tax, now pay no. Follow me. Now pay no poor tax, now pay no poor tax. Now pay no poor tax, now pay no. Indian people, are you ready? Hold on, follow me.
In the ward group that I was in, you know, it was how we get everyone in that ward to know about the poll tax and feel confident that there's people, and just going and knocking on people's doors. And I think on that ward level and street level way, you can easier knock on people's doors because it's your neighbours. We got window posters up saying I'm not paying my poll tax, which was amazing. You'd go around Haringey and there'd be 3 or 4 posters in windows in one street with people saying I'm not paying my poll tax. Groups all around the country were doing similar things, and you know, I talk about cities, but it was little villages. And you know, I know it's a derogatory term, but that whole Blue Rinse brigade of middle class women in suburbia had as much effect with their poll tax groups as we probably did in London as well. So it was just huge amounts of different people, you know, we didn't have email in those days, so people were just phoning each other or visiting each other, or we all sent each other our leaflets and posters so that people could pinch things from each other's groups and see where they were going. To get off at Kennington Tube and just see hundreds of thousands of people there together from all different parts of the country, from people who were, you know, more libertarian and direct action, to people who just wanted to write petitions and lobby their councillors. Everyone was there. If people heard a bailiff was coming, people would bang dustbin lids on the floor. We tried it with whistles in our street, but there was definitely cases where if a bailiff was getting angry on a doorstep, if someone had opened the door, neighbours would go down that, you know, go down someone's garden path and start having a go at bailiffs, and that happened quite a lot in Haringey. So it was incredibly difficult. For whatever ways they had of trying to collect it, people were just refusing to do it. It probably scared the authorities, but I think the level of non-payment was probably scaring the government more. They can deal with riots. X million people refusing to pay a debt and causing councils incredible problems, and Tory councils as well as Labour councils. I think that causes more of a threat than a few people chucking a few bottles. They had hundreds, probably thousands and thousands of liability orders against people not paying in Haringey and the rest of the country, but they still could not get that money. I think there's that thing about feeling isolated as well. If you know there's a lot of other people doing something, you don't feel as isolated and you feel more confident that you can do stuff.